What up? What up? Top of the top. Good morning. What's up? What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? Good to see y'all. Another day. Yeah, and look, y'all see how this be flying, right? Look, tomorrow, Friday already. It's Friday, tomorrow already. This stuff is flying. What up, J.E.? What's up, Kim? What's up, Kim James? What's up, Colleen? Good morning, Miss Jackie. How you doing, Miss Jackie? Tamara Smith, what's up, Danielle Walker? What's up, Danielle? I saw you here early. You be beating everybody here now. What up, Zengar? What's up? Black Barbie, what's up? What's up, Lexi? What's up, y'all? Lady Love. Y'all know what's up, man. What's up, y'all? Episode 292. Thank y'all for pulling up. Thank you for the donation, Miss Sharon. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to keep doing my job. I'm going to keep doing what I do. What up, Jug Rich? The number one thing is that we all get to come together. That's the whole thing. We get to come together and leave with something. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing, man. When you pull up here, you're not going to leave with nothing. You ain't going to leave with no question marks. You ain't going to leave confused. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is to get us through this matrix. That's what it's all about. Getting through this matrix that's set up, the web. You know what I'm saying? These people set webs. They set traps. But the traps they set are known as webs because the same way a spider sets the web, all the spider does is fall back and act like it's hiding or sleep and wait for all its prey to get caught in the web and come and eat everything up. That's what's going on. It's been going on. So what we do is decode all of that. We breaking all that down. We killing all stereotypes. We killing all lies, rumors. We killing all ignorance. That's what we doing around here. And we ain't doing it for no fame. This is what we do. So good to see y'all. And then the people pull up. I don't got too much to talk about today, but did y'all notice one thing? I know y'all did. Did you notice how Kanye been feeding everybody? Did you notice if it wasn't for that Drink Champs topic, with many people really have something to talk about? We done heard everybody chime in. We done seen everybody chime in. This is how, when we spoke a while ago, and I was telling y'all about the internet game, how if no content drops, is nothing to talk about, and therefore everything slows down. But right now, everybody is sustaining the Kanye West algorithm. That's what's going on right now. That's what's. If you can't see that, if it wasn't for Kanye, nobody wouldn't really have nothing to say. Now, would they? Nope. So that's why I say Kanye know what he's doing, and 50 know what's up too. So we're gonna talk about that today. How 50 said Kanye is in a dangerous area, meaning he's playing with the wrong people. But I saw that Kanye interview he did outside. He said some real talk, and guess what? A lot of stuff he said, I know y'all watched it. Y'all already know. I said, look, Kanye is not under their umbrella. That's why they mad at him. I said, all of them got bosses. I showed you they bosses. I said, Kanye not under their umbrella. What Kanye said in that interview yesterday? He said he forgive Nore because Nore's scared. Basically, Nore gets a check. He basically was saying Nore gets paid from these particular people. They got to bite their tongue. He just said it himself out of his own mouth yesterday. How all these people coming against him get their check from Massa. That's what Kanye said yesterday. But you already know we already said that on this show. Why? Because we on point. I'm giving it to you play by play. I'm not trying to toot my horn or nothing. I just got to clarify that. Good morning, Alpha Familia. It's many people that do what they do and say what they say. But in this world of chaos and misinformation, lies, rumors, and clout chasing, I have to explain to the people that's new that everything I say is going to come to pass, or I'm going to give you a good perspective on it. Meaning I'm not just going to come on here and freestyle and say anything. And I'm going to give you updates to prove what I said. Because I got to do that because there's so many false people out here and so many lies. You feel me? Like somebody hop on the story because it's hot. Then it be things going on that change, but they won't never come back. So my point is this, man. Kanye said out of his own mouth, these dudes got bosses. They scared. I told you he's not under their umbrella. None of them. I did not know that man was worth $11 billion. See that? Because he's crazy, he's retarded, he's stupid. So anyway, I told you not to play the game. And this is why he's not really playing too many games, because he don't need nobody. But anyway, we're going to get into that. What's up, Miss Deja? Y'all here. I see my people here, so y'all already know how that go. It's time to get into the show. Episode 292 for No Fame Live. Thank y'all all for pulling up, and shout out to everybody catching the replay. Don't forget to share this, and leave a comment, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just indulge. Let's go. Now 50 Cent has something to say. Now 50 Cent said some things. He said some real things. He didn't give too much, but I want to show you how 50 is wise. Me and 50 is about 1 day apart in birthdays. It's be the same exact sign. My point is this: 50 is a thinker. So he was asked about Kanye West, and he did it very strategic. Now 50 know he had a certain level, and 50 does deal with a lot of the people that Kanye West has been disrespecting. But one thing I will say about 50 is that he didn't go in on Kanye. He didn't go in. Like, everybody clout chasing Kanye and throwing him under the bus and all whatever. 50 Cent, he went about it kind of wise. As you see, 50 Cent says he forgives Kanye West for his recent comments. Meaning he not throwing him under the bus. He understands where he's coming from. And at the same time, 50 had to cover his own ass and clear himself. 50 Cent, who mentioned that he has relationships with all kinds of Jewish people, he responded that he isn't holding Ye's comments against him. You know why 50 not holding his comments against him? Because the same exact thing, which I already told y'all. I think Kanye West is in a dangerous area. I forgive him for the things he said. There is nothing for me to say about it. I watched it take place, and I just looked, and I was like, yeah, that's him doing what he does. How many times I told y'all that's what Kanye West do? 50 understands Kanye. He understands that you don't take Kanye West serious. You listen to what he say. He gonna say some real stuff, and he gonna say some stuff that's off the wall. That's him. He's a Gemini. And Kanye West knows how to use his intelligence. He know how to play this game. He is playing a dangerous game. But at the same time, he's saying that he's staying, and this is what Kanye's saying, y'all. Now, like I say, this is what he's saying out his mouth. He's saying that he's fighting for the people. He say that he is the voice right now for the people. But are the people standing behind him? Now, another thing I'm gonna say, we know that story broke, and I went into that. We went into that story yesterday. I spoke about it, about the rumors with him and Virgil. But that was years ago. My point is this: Kanye West have so-called since then been what? Born again, allegedly, right? So therefore, he might already been realized all the foul stuff he did and could really be trying to get his life on track. He really, in his heart, could be feeling like he's going in the right direction, but it just keep coming out messy. But that's why I say every now and then he says some real stuff you got to catch. He said he is doing this for the people, to expose the elites that's doing people dirty. So my point is this: whether you agree with him or not, it's not really smart to go against him. How many was I not telling y'all that 1,000 times? I said, look, they still our people. They're gonna do a lot of dumb stuff, but the powers that be want us to go against our own people and shit on them and put our foot on their neck. But we really not supposed to do that. Like I said, I talk about them no matter what. If it's good or bad, I can't just bash them. You feel me? Because then I'll be feeding into the narrative of hating on Kanye West bandwagon. No, I'm gonna listen to what he say. What he say that's real, I'm gonna co-sign it. And what he say that's out the way, I'm not rocking with that. And my point is this: I don't worship no man. So I understand a man has flaws. A man could be right. A man could be wrong. But it's my job to acknowledge when that person is saying something that is truth. That's everybody's job. When you hear truth, you're supposed to acknowledge it. Don't matter who's saying it, how they said it. Truth is truth, and truth is power. But he's saying that he is doing this for the people, the future generations. He said he putting everything on the line. That's what Kanye said. He putting it all on the line. The bills, all of that. He said he don't care about none of that. He is going to speak his truth. That's what he said. And 50 Cent, as you see, he said, look, basically, I'm not going to hate. Basically, say I'm not going to hate on Kanye. I ain't mad at Kanye. I ain't going to hop on the hate train because everybody else. Like you even seen Funk Master Flex trying to come out and hate on Kanye. Everybody that's washed up, especially in the industry, want to get their name back popping by speaking on Kanye. Before that, what they had to say, y'all? If it wasn't for Kanye, what would most of these washed up rappers have to talk about? And we still talking about rappers that all had their shine in the 90s. It's about to be 2024. That's why Kanye wearing that hat. Because things have changed, things are changing. Kanye in that interview also spoke about free thinking, free will. He was talking about breaking the matrix and mind control programs. This man is talking real talk. So that's why I say you got to take it with a grain of salt. Y'all got to stop getting caught up in people and just listen to what they say and watch what they do. So I know he played internet games. That's why I don't get tricked. Did you see how Kanye slickly flipped the whole internet game? Did you peep that part? Also, guess what? Diddy dropped a song a couple days ago. He got over 1.5 million views. My point is this. Diddy benefit from this too. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it's a big game. But look, right? Then we already had these conversations, y'all. We said, look, I said, boom. The closer and closer we get to the midterm elections, and the deeper we get in October, the more shenanigans you're going to see. Now, have it not been heating up every day, even a little bit more, just been turning up a little bit more. Y'all see it? So that's why I'm trying to tell you, look, we use celebrities as avatars. I've told you that a million times. You watch the celebrities, that's how you know it play out in real life. Why? Because celebrities deal with the elite, the hidden hand, and the hidden hand push their agendas through the celebrity. Or when you see a celebrity going against the hidden hand, that lets you know something going on. I'm trying to tell how this shit works. This shit is easy. When you get the formula, you'll never be tricked again. You might get tricked for a little while, but you'll say, hold up, that ain't something ain't right. And that's what's going on. So Kanye West is also the master of playing a dumb out role. He is a master of playing a fool. Because you got to play a sucker to catch a sucker. You got to act like a fool, because a wise man can play the part of a fool, but a fool can't play the part of a wise man. And Kanye West know this. He know how to play the part of the fool. But that interview, he said it was 2 minutes. In that 2 minutes, he said some of the realest talk that needs to be spoken of right now. But ain't nobody talking about it. And they ain't going to speak on it because they don't want no smoke. Also, like I said, in media, you got to be fair. When you're a blogger, that's why I had a report on that Virgil story, because that's what popped out. Also, I understand what platform I'm on. And they check people's content. So your content has to be universal. You see? So y'all know, the people that pay attention, y'all know it's jewels within everything. But you can't say I'm pro nothing. You get what I'm saying? I ain't pro nothing. I don't wear nothing on my sleeve. So it is what it is. I just wanted to speak on this because, look, 50, he stood by Kanye in a slick way. At the same time, he saluted the Jewish people. Because 50 is a smart businessman. He's a smart man. I think Kanye West is in a dangerous area. I forgive him for the things he said. See, that's really brother to brother talk. You get what I'm saying? And you know Kanye West and 50 never been the closest at all. But 50 understands it's a certain time you either shut up or you stay out the way, but you don't go against people when they pushing certain issues. Or when you see a man putting in work, you don't condemn him. If you ain't going to put in work with him, you just stay out the way. So 50 said, look, he's in a dangerous area, but I forgive him for the things he said. There is nothing for me to say about it. 50 said, I ain't getting involved with this stuff because 50 don't really care for Nore like that neither no more. He said, I watched take place and I just looked and I was like, yeah, that's him doing what he does. That's what Kanye do. I just told y'all that, man. 50 smart. So 50 is not clout chasing Kanye. You'll see everybody that's washed up chasing Kanye, hating on Kanye for no reason at all. Why I'm saying that? Because he what? Why they going against him? Because he going against Black Lives Matter, really. And my opinion, I already broke down that BLM stuff. I ain't about to get into it again. Kanye is trying to glitch the matrix. That's what he's doing. He is exposing dark side energy and letting you know that these people have been playing games to keep you stupid, brainwashed, broke, rob you as an entertainer. He is exposing everything. And the people that get checks are the ones going against him. The people who work for the people he's talking about are the ones sent to go against him. Therefore, you will see it's mostly who? Now, mind you, Kanye allegedly said something about allegedly about Jewish people, right? So let's ask the question: who's been going at Kanye more? Has it been Jewish people or has it been black people? Let's answer the question. Do you see a bunch of gumps fighting for their master? Because I don't see nobody from the community he's talking about really going harder. I seen Howard Stern say things. I seen a few people say some stuff. Don't get it twisted. But who's the main one coming at Kanye neck? Telling you, man, your people ain't shit. They ain't shit. Special, I told you, we've been breaking this down the past 2 weeks. The ones that get the check from bosses, from massa, they are the ones that will slay you. Because they want that check. 50 don't need a check, so that's why 50 ain't have to bash Kanye. And 50 said, basically, I don't got anything against that man. Kanye gonna do what he do. I told y'all that. Stop taking people so serious. Listen to what they say. People live in a world of getting caught up in fraudulent behavior. They will support somebody that look like they real and say a lot of bogus nonsense and will support that. And then when that same person does off the wall dumb shit, say dumb shit, people still support it. But when somebody say something real, man, he ain't real. I ain't trying to hear that. Man, he this and that and the third. See that? It's a race going on and some people just losing. It's a war going on. I spoke about the in-house fighting. When the elites are fighting within each other, that's a sign that things are coming to an end. This whole planet got a shakeup. And the whole thing's been moved around like 3-card money, like musical chairs. Everything has been mixed up. The powers that be are fighting each other, like Star Wars. Yeah. All of that. The X-Men, just think of all the movies that have been coming out when you got forces against other forces. But everybody got power. It's just that you got good power, you got evil power. But you see a lot of fighting. It's a power struggle as well. And don't think when the queen passed away, that ain't start a whole nother power struggle. It's a political power struggle. And then these rappers and entertainers fall under the political umbrellas. So you got to understand the chain of command. You got to understand the whole pyramid. This is what you're seeing. You're seeing internal beefs and internal wars. And guess who the collateral damage is? Us. The ones that's in the middle that don't have no say-so, that don't have no voice, that are not in position to fight for themselves or say anything. This is why you see the censorship is picking up every day, y'all. That censorship is picking up. I'm telling you. That's why I'm going to tell y'all for the 1,000th time. A lot of y'all, even in the chat room, y'all be saying words, you get yourself blocked. Nobody blocks you. You get yourself blocked. It's keywords you saying that keep getting you blocked. When I say keywords, I know it's going to slow down my video. When you leave a comment, guess what? I don't see the comment until 2 days later. Why? Because YouTube held your comment. Why? It was certain things you said, certain icons you used that got your shit on hold. I told you months ago, all of this shit. They just not pushing it, but they've been experimenting with it. That's why anybody in this chat that say something, your shit get blocked and it say hide, it's because you said something. This is why when I'm on the stage, I gotta watch what I say, how I say it, and I gotta be smart, because not only the things you say will be used against you, the words you say could also shut you down. We dealing with censorship, y'all. But my point is, we breaking through the matrix. And for those who don't know what the matrix is, shame on you. You need to understand what the matrix is. It's a false reality that you live in that you think is real. And then when you wake up, you're going to understand everything you thought was real might have been actually fake. And the stuff you thought was fake was actually real. This is the reason why I told you when you was a baby, they put Santa Claus in your head, the Tooth Fairy. When you was a baby, the boogeyman, they started putting all these false images in your head of people that don't exist. That's why to this day, some people think God don't exist. And they think everything came from nothing, evolution. But that is what it is. But like I say, common sense will tell you that's bogus. People, and if anybody say that, they don't understand Genesis, and they don't understand genes, because everything you see came from something, and that's something. That's like the question: what came first, the chicken or the egg? Now riddle me that. For my people that think nothing comes from nowhere. But some people think this thing called Earth just came out of nowhere. Why? Because they've been brainwashed. And that's okay. To each his own. So we're going to get back to this. It ain't really too much to talk about. But 50 Cent says he forgives Kanye West for his comments. See, 50 smart. See? Everybody went left on Kanye. 50 went right. Told you, man, I got to understand about this energy. Me and that man's birthday, it's about a day apart. Whatever everybody do, I go the other way. I've been doing that my whole life. That's why I'm still here. I told y'all that 1,000 times. Never follow the crowd. Never do what they do. Only if it's real. But don't just hop on the bandwagon, because you know it's always the one that follow the crowd that get trampled over. It's the one that follow the crowd that catch the stray bullet. It's the sheep that follow other sheep that get led to the slaughter. So I always knew to fall back. When everybody wearing Nike, I wear Puma. I wear Adidas. Everybody wear Adidas, I wear Nike. You feel me? I'm always going to do opposite of what everybody else do. Because I understand one thing that was taught to me. The masses ain't going to do nothing but die. The masses, that's just what it is. They're going to just be masses. I understood that a long time ago. And it's the few of us that controls the most of us. When I broke that down, how the micro and the macro, you feel me? It's the smaller that controls it all. Within the molecule, you got the atom. The atom controls everything. That's the core, the nucleus. Many doesn't mean nothing. It's the small things that count, y'all. I'm trying to show you how it works. It's the small things. They're the most important things. But you was told to overlook all the small things. Don't pay it no mind. But that's what the masses do. Therefore, you see everybody going in the same direction, doing the same shit, saying the same shit, doing the same shit, like a broken record. But I call it a cartoon. Why? Because what you learn about cartoons? One thing about cartoons, the character never changes. The character always gonna have on the same damn outfit. All the characters gonna have on the same outfits. Cartoon characters. But guess what? In life, some people ain't nothing but cartoon characters. Because they gonna say and do the same shit every fucking day. And they're a joke. Get it? Y'all know what's up. Happy to see y'all today, though. Now, more confirmation of what I've been talking about is finally coming to light. I've been talking about this over a year ago. Now, keep in mind, I only been doing lives for a year now. I started doing lives last October. I've been on YouTube for about, May 2021. So I've been on YouTube about a year and a half, something like that, 18, 19 months. But I only been doing lives for a year. Before I started going lives, a video I did when I was a small fry, the video probably only got 400 views. And I broke down fake weed in the hood. Fake weed. Now, a lot of people probably didn't believe me. They probably thought I was just talking. People probably thought, oh, this nigga just hating. But I told you, I smoke gas too. I'll just be chilling right now. And my point is this. Fake weed, y'all. I got proof. We got the proof. Shout out to my people who sent me the proof that was on World Star. Fake bud. I told you, a lot of y'all in the hood smoking fake gas. Not in the hood, period. Fake beat, y'all smoking fake gas. And if you don't know real bud from fake bud, then shame on you. Also, you got to understand that this gas is a warfare now. Because I told you, everything you love, they're going to turn against you in the last day. This fake gas is part of why a lot of people caught C-19, because it messes with your respiratory system. This fake weed is giving people aneurysms. This fake weed is making people sick. It's making people catch cancer. All that is alleged. But this fake weed ain't alleged because this fake weed real. And I broke it down a long time ago. I told you, you should know real bud. Real bud is sticky. You can take that real bud and you can play with it like some bubble gum. Me and my people used to do the real gas test. When I sell that gas, take the gas, you take the bud, and you stick it on the wall. If that shit stick on the wall, that's that real sticky gas. You feel me? If you start playing with it and it start crumbling, that ain't no real gas. I already told y'all that. But y'all forgot even about weed. You forgot even what's good weed from bad weed. That's how tricky some of y'all is. That's why you keep buying it. You're not getting high. You ain't noticed that yet? You remember how you can roll a fat blunt and it be so gassy you can just put it out and hit it later? Now you smoke a blunt, you don't get high no more. You just smoking weed, you ain't get. I told y'all this already. Now let's take a look. Fake weed. This is fake bud. In a hood near you somewhere. And this weed is giving people strokes, all type of stuff. This fake weed is compromising your immune system. Synthetic. Fake. I've been trying to tell y'all. And it got the smell on it, all of that. But you got to know bud when you see bud. So I can see that from here and know that ain't no real bud. It looked like weed, but it ain't no bud. It's called bud for a reason. People thought it was just called bud for a slang. No, bud, it represents the flower. It's supposed to look like a flower. But I'm going to show y'all something. Let me ask y'all a question. Is this right here you see, is it real or is it fake? Telling you, man. That's why that fake gas is breaking people. I broke it down. I told you what I tell y'all. I said, look, people hooked on the taste. That's why they started coming out with all these tastes, all these flavors, this, some of that, this, some of that. That's how they disguise the fake weed on you. And you chasing the taste, you ain't even getting high. How I know you ain't getting high? Because you got to smoke a whole bunch of blunts. And the blunt burn faster with that fake weed. That shit burn quick. And these are some of the things that led up to me falling back. That's why I stopped for like 6 months plus. So you know what, man? There's too much fake shit out here. This shit fake. I peeped this shit about over a year ago. And I just say, you know what? Fuck that weed shit. And I also understand that it's part of the warfare. Because they're using it against us now. Everything we love, they're using it against us now. That's all I'm trying to tell you. If they know everybody in the hood smoking that gas, well, we got to fuck with the gas then. We gotta do something to it. So we can not only alter their brain, we're going to get them sick. Now, I see nobody ain't said this is real or not. I guess some of y'all don't know. Well, that's fake you looking at. See that? Fake bud. Fake bud. Look real, don't it? Because some of y'all, I'm going to be real. You came in the game green. Anyway, you ain't coming in the game when there was no fire around. You ain't coming in the game with that gas. You came in the game Johnny come lately, and you've been smoking trash for the past couple years. The weed been getting trash years ago. You see that to the right? That's gas. You see I look like a budded flower with the crystals on it? That's gas right there. That's why it's called gas. And when you burn real gas, it smells like 93. And it tastes like it too. That's real gas. See the difference? Fake gas. Real gas. See the difference? When the last time you bought some gas like that? When the last time you saw some smoke like that? That's that real right there. You feel me? That's that real. No, you smoking this. I'm telling you. And that's why the weed man gonna fall off, because he can't get up because his bud is trash. People smoking and they ain't hitting them back. This is why the hood is starving. That's also a plot. They understand there's a lot of brothers in the hood all around but making a living off selling gas. Now they fucked up the weed game, so you can't make no money. Therefore, when you go to the dispensaries, you get this. And you on the street getting this. And it's poison. It's straight poison. Synthetic weed. All you gotta do is look it up. Look up what happens to you when you fuck with the synthetic bud. Now, this is real bud. See that? See the bud shape? It don't look all crumbly. See the difference? For educational purposes only. I'm not promoting, even though it's legal. I just got to show my people because I don't want you out here getting sick and dying over some fake ass weed. See that? Bud. It's called bud for a reason. You see the bud? It looks pretty, doesn't it? That's real gas. Some of y'all smoking this. And that's why a lot of y'all brain dead. And like I say, this stuff causes aneurysms. This also why people was catching C19 and gonna keep catching C19. And what else, y'all? Respiratory infections, because you're polluting your lungs with trash. And nobody knows what this stuff made of, but it's synthetic and it's fake. You feel me? But I'm gonna ask you again, when the last time you bought something look like that? You feel me? That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's part of the game, y'all. Not only you'll smoke this, and I mind you, and another thing I'm gonna tell you, this fake weed don't get you high, it had you stuck. It had you in a zombie-like state. It don't get you high. Real gas get you stimulated, motivated. It make you think. You feel me? It make you tap into your artistic senses, things like that. But that fake gas, it just had you stuck. And you just be high, and you just be sitting there, and you be pondering on shit, and you don't get shit done. They know this. So not only are they trying to have you stuck, they're also trying to make you sick. And this is the game they playing. Now you see why everywhere in the neighborhood near you, it's a smoke shack selling what? Fake bud. And some of these niggas are going to re-up by the fake bud and selling it to you. Some of them ordering fake bud online and selling it to you. And you keep buying the shit and wonder why you ain't getting high. Because you chasing the taste. And the smell. You get it? Niggas took the weed shit too far. I already know that. They've been doing that. When niggas started getting hooked on bongs and all this pipe stuff and oh, look at this flavor. I got this flavor. I got that. I started seeing people worshiping weed like crackheads worship crack. I've been said a couple months ago, about a couple years ago, when I did the math, I said, you know what? It's more people hooked on weed now. I said weed is the new crack. Why? Because they started selling apes. Meaning, nowadays when you smoke weed, you can't spend on nothing less than $20. 20, 30, 50. And then you got a $20 day habit. It depends on how you smoke, who you're around. It's more than that. And now you spending more money on weed than a crackhead you spend on crack. I already peeped all that shit out. Remember before, you can get a fat bag for $5, $10. It don't matter. My point is this. Most people, most of their money go to weed. That's just a fact. I know people that will smoke, they're going to smoke gas. Their clothes ain't going to be in order. They fucking life won't be in order, but they're going to stay with some weed to smoke. I promise you that. You got people get pregnant, they can't stop smoking. So therefore, is weed addictive just like crack now? Maybe so. Because they've been playing with the bud. And what they say within crack, people was chasing that one high. Well, with fake weed, you be chasing the high because you're not getting high. So you got to keep buying more and smoking more. But if you had this right here, you put that in one blunt, you done for the day. You straight. You can hit off that shit, put it out. I'm telling you. That's real bud. And I ain't even go to no high strains. I just showed you the basic real bud. And to show you the clone, they trying to clone it with. See, I'm going to show you right here. Hold up. This is the clone version of this. Matter of fact, let me make it even clearer for you. Hold up. I got a better one for you. Where's that in his hand? Hold up. This right here. This right here. This is the fake version of this. See it? You see how it's all strangly? See how it's all strangly? It's all loose and shaky. That is the fake version of this. But see, you people that smoke, you already know you gotta crumble that up, you gotta peel that off. That's that sticky right there. So, like I said, man, if you smoke and you see somebody pull this out on you, you better say, I'm good, I'm straight. Nah, I'm good. I'm straight. Nah. Because I'm trying to tell you, you being finessed. And we got proof. Now, this dude right here yesterday, well, it was sent to me yesterday. I think Annette sent this to me, but I don't want to be wrong, so shout out to the person who sent me this. Now, look, they did the experiment. Took the gas, put it in the water. Fake gas. Look what started coming out the bud. Red color, looked like red dye, toxins, chemicals. Turned the water red. You feel me? Look. He took the bud and was putting it in the water. And that fake ass bud started turning the water. You see that burgundy color and that shit? All that, everything you see in that water came from the weed. And that's what people smoking. You see, you tell it look like straight trash. See that trash? But it might smell so good. It got that stink on it, but it ain't the real thing. Just showing you another trick they playing in the Matrix. Mostly everything is fake you dealing with right now. I'm telling you. We talk about the metaverse. We talk about damn near everything is fake. And I spoke on fake bud over a year ago. Now it has come to pass. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. And you might not never see no gas like this again. I'm going to be real. I've been peeped this out. That's part of why I stopped selling gas. I'm going to be honest with you. Sell the gas, smoke the gas, keep the gas in the stash. It is what it is. But look, I told you, them days over with. But there's still some good out here somewhere. But I'm just telling you, they're going to make it where you got to be able to go to the spot and get it. That's all I'm telling y'all. When the last time you smoked, you seen some gas like this? You see them hairs standing up on it? You see it look like a pretty flower? Look like cotton, don't it? That's gas. That's that weed right there that stick to the wall. Stick to your fingers when you breaking it up. When you break it up, you have a whole bunch of glue on your finger because it's so sticky from that THC. Anyway, like I said, for entertainment, but this part right here is educational purposes only. All right. Fake weed versus real weed. Now let's keep it pushing. Man, y'all got to see this right here. Boy, oh boy, right here. I'm trying to show y'all something right now. This woman right here is a devil, a fucking demon. She is the wickedest black person I've seen in the past 2 days. Anyway, I want y'all to see how your people get down. I want you to see the shit they promoting. Thanks for the people that sent me this. Inflation is hurting your family. That's why you need an abortion. Stacey Abrams said. She said, being at a time of inflation, it's the perfect time. You know, abortion make more sense, don't it? Or sell your child or something. Foster care, something. Do you see what they pushing? But guess what? She ain't make it up. She just a voice. Told you they always going to use your people against you. This woman said, being that we dealing with inflation and things are going up, which they are, because it's all part of the plan. And part of the plan is what? Annihilation, extermination, decreasing. So those who don't starve, we're going to encourage you as well not to have no more kids. Because you know why? Well, there's not enough food in the world to feed your kids, to feed everybody now. But you can go to Planned Parenthood and you'll be all right. Inflation is hurting your family. That's why you need abortion. Did you hear that? She didn't say, man, matter of fact, man, every woman already know they got the right to abortion. No woman need nobody to tell them what to do, first of all. But I want you to see this nigga. This is called a nigga right here, a coon, a blackface, promoting, basically telling you, well, shit, y'all about to be struggling. If you struggling, you know you're going to struggle. The inflation is here. You might as well just go to Planned Parenthood. You see what she pushing? Now, if you think It ain't some people behind the scenes that pay her to say this shit. You crazy. This is why I'm showing y'all what y'all already know. We in the last day, and you see that all your people going against you. So for all my mothers listening, this woman is promoting basically being at times is hard, get rid of your child. That's basically what she's saying. Remember, I also broke down the story when I spoke about the white man that pulled up on a black woman in a parking lot and tried to offer 100 racks for her daughter. Told you they want your kids. Because they got this narrative going on that you can't take care of your kids, so you might as well just give them up. You might as well just have an AB. Because it's hard out here. That's what they're dealing with, y'all. This stuff is getting serious out here, man. That's why you see right now, for some strange reason, your people is saying and doing the most. Out of everybody. What up, Lampinsky? What up, bro? She pushing a foul narrative. That's right. She pushing a foul narrative. That's right, bro. This is your people. You know why? Because man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This is white supremacy right here, y'all. I just want to show my people this, man. I hate to keep talking about it, but I'm trying to show you this is white supremacy right here. I told you, white supremacy is at an ultimate higher level far as they deal with a whole nother playing field. Ain't no Nazi, baldhead, skinhead, KKK. The white supremacists allegedly that hate your guts, they pay people that look just like you. So they won't get no backlash, so you won't shut down their corporation, so you won't be able to say they racist. How you gonna call another black woman a racist? The same thing Stephen A does, the same thing Charlemagne the God does. Any blackface that says dumb shit out their mouth towards their own people, that's how you know who they work for. Follow the money. Because guess what? If a white woman would have said this, all hell would have broke loose. Meaning, they would have got a lot of backlash on them. So they put it on her. But this was some racist ass shit. This was some demonic shit. Not only towards race, towards poor people. Inflation hurting your family. That's why you need an abortion. Sounds just like a nigga, don't she? Well, we ain't gonna tell you what you need. And I hope you get your karma, everything you got coming to you. Talking about you, your kids is the reason why you worried about the gas price. You see this? Do you see this trick? Told you, man, keep these people like that away from me. I don't want no parts of them. But I just had to show y'all that even the race game, racism has changed, y'all. They did trade in places. Ku Klux Klan don't got to come out no more. Aryan Brotherhood, I already broke down the fist, how that come from Aryan Brotherhood. I broke it all down and showed you. They don't got to come out no more. They got enough money with the organizations to pay all your people to do the dirty work. This is what you call a coon right here. This is a coon. This is a nigger right here. Because no matter what she's saying do, behind her back, what they going to call her? A nigger. Part of my expression, part of my words, but it is what it is. Hey, like I say, man, it is what it is, man. Now, I just had to show you this real quick. You see this chick on tour still, right? You see somebody just got shot at the college, right? In North Carolina. What's she doing now? Going to another college. She going to the DMV area. DC, Maryland, Virginia area. She going to Howard Homecoming. We finna go crazy. See that? We finna go crazy. Oh, you mean like when you went crazy in North Carolina and them two people got shot, right? Told you what she promoting. If I was a college, I wouldn't have her ass there, period. But that's what it is. Keep it pushing. Now, I'm not going to go into the story. I just had to bring it up because it's trending news. Future got another baby mother and she coming for his neck for child support. And she said that Future is only mad at her because she refused to eat his groceries. And she basically was saying that if she do everything he wants, she good. She said, well, Future, you could smack him, do whatever. He don't care, but he hate when you go to social media. So that's what she went to go do. Long story short, She trying to put this man on blast. I ain't get into it because it ain't worth talking about. But the reason why I put this up, because I wanted to show my people how people from Atlanta get. Remember, I told you how Atlanta, that's their lifestyle of getting nasty and freaky. That's what they do down there. And I was talking about how Cardi B ran to get Offset, and now she getting played. That's what they do. Don't you see Future? You see how many baby mama? That's what they do down there. You know what I'm saying? My point is this. His baby mama tried to put him on blast, talking about he like his groceries eating. Man, this stuff is disgusting. That's that man business. Who cares? I ain't going into it. I just want to show y'all, man, that's what they do in Atlanta, all right? The home of Freaknik. I'm not stereotyping everybody saying that's what go on just because I'm not saying that. Got to clarify everything up here. People emotional. I'm saying some places killing is trendy, or that's what go down when they say, look, don't go to so-and-so. You fuck around and get killed. Or some places are known for being players. Or you go to Colorado, that's known for having that gas, right? Well, Atlanta, they known for smashing and having sex orgies and smash. That's what they do. You feel me? That's just what they do. All right? So I just brought that up to show you that that's what they do down there. That's all I'm saying, man. Anyway, let's keep it pushing. Back to the real shit. Now, this right here. See, this also go with the agenda we were just talking about with that Coon just said, this applies to it. COVID-19 contributed to a quarter of maternal deaths from 2020 to 2021. Now, how many of y'all been hearing about a lot of people having miscarriages lately? I don't know if y'all noticed there's been more miscarriages than a few lately. C-19 contributed to a quarter of all U.S. maternal deaths last year and in 2020, according to an oversight report. What does that mean? Does that not mean the future generation has been dying? Does that also mean she's promoting the death of the future generations? Because I keep telling people it's not about now. It ain't about you. It's about the future. And if they fulfill this next agenda they pushing, all I'm going to tell y'all is these kids don't have no chance at all. They don't. That's why it's so important to start prepping their mind now. You got to start prepping these kids' mind now to be on point and be aware and get smart. Don't worry about, oh, they ain't going to have no childhood. Don't worry about, oh, my parents is hard on me, so I ain't going to be like that. Now, I ain't saying be hard on your people. Just make sure they smart. Because they promoting this death of the future generation. Now, the reason why I pulled this up, because I got some information about this, meaning I know a woman that had COVID twice. And just so happened, she also had a miscarriage. Now, I don't know if she had a miscarriage when she had C-19, but I know for a fact she had C-19 twice, and I know for a fact she had a miscarriage. And that particular woman I'm talking about, she's currently pregnant right now. After she had a miscarriage, she got pregnant again. But this right here got some merit. And don't forget, they also say if you have C-19 or you caught it, your organs can be destroyed 3 to 4 years faster. That's what they've been saying. That's what's been said. It's been documented. I don't know if it's fact, not proven, not a doctor. This for educational purposes only. But they said that C-19 destroys organs, damages your organs. So that's why I'm trying to tell y'all. It's a war going on. It's a warfare, y'all. And ain't not one bullet got shot. So that's why I'm so happy that all the people that have been tuning into me that been on this journey full circle, you see everything what I was saying, and now you see it for yourself. It ain't about I told you. No, it's about you see it for yourself. That every little thing they've been doing been adding up to something. That's why we're at the highest level of dehumanization and making us look like the worst on the planet. At the same time, got their foot on neck. At the same time, playing with your DNA, because this is about DNA. And that DNA also applies with the Matrix, because everything is about codes. And another thing I'm going to tell you, Some of y'all already know this. They knew about DNA in the ancient days. All that stuff about DNA now is cap. They always knew about DNA. The DNA represents the stairway to heaven. That's why when you see DNA, it look like stairs, don't it? That's why it's always it's about bloodline. And that's why some people want their bloodline to remain superior. And some people are playing around with other people's bloodline. When you was told not to mix the bloodline, but you'll see every chance they get, it's all about what? Contaminating the bloodline. Should I give you a little bit of proof? I just showed you. Contaminating the bloodline. Contaminate your bloodline every chance they get with all type of toxics, everything that's foul. Got you mixing genes, just everything foul's about mixing up your bloodline, making you sick. That's why they put cancer on you. Yo, y'all got the most cancer in the world. That's why they put HIV on you. They got the most HIV in the world. Everything they talk about has to do with the corruption of your blood. They make it like you got the dirtiest blood on the planet. Now let's talk about this. Remember we was talking about how they was building up them camps? Well, the camps already built. See how fast they work when they want to get some shit done? Camp built. Camp built on an island, New York City. It's about to be freezing outside. They claim it's for the migrants. I don't think it's just for migrants. In my opinion, if somebody end up at this location, your ass might not be seen again. That's my opinion. And look who's covering the news. You see it's New York City, but you see it's being covered in the San Diego Union, meaning even in Cali, they know what's going on. That right there, if the migrants is in hotels and they already been looking out for them the whole time. My point is these people in New York City already know about the homeless epidemic. I already broke down the movie Surviving the Game with Ice-T that was based on what? Slaying homeless people. My point is this: homeless people end up slaughtered because they had nobody to vouch for them. And you have to remember, in the times we in now, homeless people make a lot of money off them kidneys and them livers and them body parts that they no longer can use because they ain't doing shit. Get it? So in my opinion, this is somewhere you don't want to go because you're going to end up somewhere else. Another thing you got to remember, what's going on in this picture? Let me see how smart my people are. What's going on in this picture? What looks shady about this picture? I'm gonna wait a little second. I'm gonna see who fast on the trigger. What's shady about this picture right here? Well, I ain't seen nobody type fast enough. You see, that's military right there. There you go, Big Phil. Military. That's right. But I thought it had something to do with New York City housing the migrants. So therefore, it would be New York City police there, right? Military. Which means when you under that tent, your ass is under another jurisdiction. Which means, like I said, in my opinion, your ass go to that tent right there, your ass going somewhere else. And I don't know where the fuck you going, but you ain't coming. Like I said, they did that. Like I said, I'm telling you, they moving real slick with it. In my opinion, that's a roundup location. And in my opinion, it ain't just for migrants. Now you understand why they let certain cities get out of control, because now they got a reason to round your ass up and put you right here. And when you go here, your ass gonna go on. You might get shipped out on a bus late night. Don't know where the fuck you going. And your peoples ain't gonna be able to holler at you neither. How they gonna holler at you when they don't know where you at? And you ain't get no phone call. I told y'all this shit ain't no joke. A complex of giant tents built on an island opened up Wednesday as New York City's latest temporary shelter for an influx of international migrants. being bussed into the city by southern border states. People being shipped right now as we speak. This is also why they got it on the island, so nobody gonna know what's going on that island. They got it on the island, so when people under harsh conditions, nobody gonna know what's going on. And all you gotta do is use your brain. It's about to be freezing winter. And you mean to tell me people are gonna be living under them tents? But the key thing they just said, I'm gonna show y'all how to read this shit. Temporary shelter, meaning your ass gonna be there temporary. Then you probably gonna go somewhere else. It don't just mean what you think? The migrants gonna go there and wait there till they get a crib available? That's what you think? All right, I'm just making up stuff. It's comedy, all right. But do you think they're gonna go there and just be there waiting for a crib the whole winter? No, it's temporary, meaning your ass is gonna be there temporary, and then you might get shipped on a boat somewhere. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen to you. Because in my opinion, this just ain't for no damn migrants. In my opinion. Hey, this could be for somebody walking the block and ain't got no ID on them. You feel me? Stuff like that. Or say somebody homeless, they get caught sleeping in the car with their kids. Whatever. Many different scenarios. People gonna end up right there. And once you go there, you under military watch, which means you what? Government property. And that means what? You ain't going nowhere. Unless you could prove you got family, you could prove certain documentation. Other than that, your ass is grass. So y'all heard about them camps, right? Well, here go one right here. Right in your face, a camp. Emergency center. How's emergency center when ain't nobody even there yet? How's emergency when y'all got people laid up chilling right now? Let's move on. Remember the serial killer? Remember how we said it's trendy? I said it's trendy. And I showed a video of that serial killer in Cali. He killed 5 people allegedly, masked up. No, they couldn't state. They said they didn't know who it was, but it's supposed to be him right here. So the question is how they catch him. They use that technology. That's how they caught him. Mind you, they ain't had no face. They claim they ain't had no clue. They caught his ass. He allegedly shot and killed 5 people on a killing spree. And that brings me up to this story right here. Y'all know John Walsh from America's Most Wanted. Anybody that know about John Walsh and America's Most Wanted, he always told us he got into that business because his son was killed at a young age, kidnapped and killed. His son was a victim of sex trafficking in the 80s. Told y'all, they brought back the whole 80s wave. For those that be in tune, I broke all of this down on when I went into the Georgia Guidestones, and I showed you what that represented. And I went into the Atlanta child murders of the 80s. That's the same exact time he got his son snatched up. That's the same exact energy that's coming back right now. That's why they brought back Dahmer. They are promoting children being snatched, mutilated, chopped up. That is the agenda of the day. Kidnap, kidnap, kidnap. When we was young, we had to worry about being kidnapped. Now, those days are back now. And when I drive out and when I pull out or I'm coming in, I still see mothers letting their kids walk around by themselves, not paying attention. But it's being said that Jeffrey Dahmer is the one who killed his son. So check it out. This was interesting. Cannibal Jeffrey Dahmer murdered the son of America's Most Wanted host John Walsh. An FBI investigator reveals. Retired FBI agent Neil Pertel, who interrogated the twisted murderer in jail, has claimed Florida police bungled the investigation into 6-year-old Adam Walsh's death. Dahmer was linked to the barbaric crime by shoppers who spotted a creep, a weirdo, matching the depraved monster description, stalking Adam at the Hollywood, Florida Mall, where he was abducted on July 27, 1981. The same exact time when the child murders was going on. I broke all this stuff down already. And I broke down the whole science of Jason and all this scary in it. Man, I've been into all of that. I suggest you watch it. When the Georgia Guidestones got destroyed, that represented something, in my opinion. Anyway, Dahmer had moved to the area after serving in the military. Mind you, we already broke that down. Most of these suspect people, they all happen to have been in the military. And as you see, let me give you a couple examples. Timothy McVeigh, the one that hit that federal building, he was in the military. Remember the DC snipers? One of them was in the military. I can keep going on and on. Because some people in the military, they are trained to kill. And some of them come home and their mind ain't right. Or some of them be in them programs and they be doing weird stuff. Allegedly. But Dahmer was living in Florida. How many of y'all knew that? Because I'm telling y'all, man, I learned this stuff, man. That's what that Atlanta child murder is about. I'm telling you, man. Some of these psychos running around be sanctioned. Like, you know how they let the drug dealers sell a whole lot of drugs and then they come indict them 5 years later? Well, they be knowing about some of these serial killers and they let them kill for years before they come get them. I'm telling y'all, man, that's my opinion. I told y'all, I broke it down on a recent Dahmer episode. Some of these killings that been going on in the hood have not been done by criminals, meaning everything has not been black on black crime. Some of these killings have been slayings by psychos and lunatics. And when you do it in the hood, it's just looked at a regular murder. That serial killer stuff been going on for a long time, y'all. And it's a lot of serial killers that never got caught. And to prove it, I've said it 1,000 times. We know people from the hood that committed certain crimes that ain't never been caught. So you can imagine how many people that don't even fit the criteria, because remember, Dahmer looked like a nerd. So you can imagine how many murders he got away with. And he was eating people. Don't never forget that. He was eating people. Don't ever forget that. He was snatching people up, raping them, killing them, then eating them. And people are sitting here acting like that man was something to laugh at. But they use the Jeffrey Dahmer program nowadays to actually see how savage people are. And that's where dehumanization coming at. Because they know you got to be less than human to co-sign a man like Jeffrey Dahmer. That's why they've been doing all these experiments, playing with people's brain, to see how many people are going to eat it up. When they put out the Dahmer series, that they could have dropped it and then see how much backlash it was going to get. Once they seen it and get no backlash, they said, yeah, they stupid. And here we go with it again. So, long story short, Dahmer was living in Florida. And they say young Adam's severed head was found floating in a nearby canal. Young Adam is John Wall's son. His head was floating. Now, they also said that they pieced it together because they saying that was one of Jeffrey Dahmer's MO. Because when they went to his house, they found heads. You feel me? When they went to his house, they found human heads, human body parts. That's how they was able to put Jeffrey Dahmer with it, because it happened in Florida where he was living at. That's why I said, y'all, we living in weird times right now. This stuff is getting real, y'all. It's serious. Meaning, you now have to watch your kids more than ever. They wanted you to get lax. Remember, damn near over 5 years ago, they started this campaign thing where you can't spank your kids. That's what their whole agenda was about. When Adrian Peterson spanked his kid, the whole thing was to get you not to discipline your kids. Because they knew when you stop disciplining your kids going to become reckless and they're going to have jurisdiction over your kids. This is why a lot of these kids are running around and they have no clue what's going on in the real world at all. And that's exactly how they wanted it to be. Because guess what? Them other people, they teaching their kids to stay on point. They teaching their kids when they see somebody look like a thug, go the other way. They teaching their kids. Remember, I showed y'all the video with the so-called white man that he said every day his girl come home from the city, he checked her car. When he checked her car, what he found on it? He found that tag when they was trying to tag his daughter to get snatched up. But he was inspecting everything because he wasn't giving no pay. He was on top of his daughter. That's how you got to be. That's my point. You got to be on top of these kids' ass. You got to be on top of them in their head. Wake up. You okay? All right. Pay attention now. You got to be on them because it don't take much to get them snatched up. And you got to understand, it's a lot of people of power and money that are sponsoring this behavior. This ain't just this is just ain't a weirdo coming out the blue trying to snatch it. No, you got people with money behind these things. And they got, remember how you heard about we had the Underground Railroad? Well, guess what? They got an Underground Railroad with this whole trafficking thing. I'm telling you. John Walsh know that. Because it happened to his son in 1981. And that's why he always been in, so wrapped up in America's Most Wanted. And to this day, you feel me? He's still hurting over that. And let's keep it pushing to something lighter. We're going to clown Akon real quick. This nigga's a clown. Look at that on top of his head. Akon, he got a $7,500 hair transplant in Turkey. So, we was just talking about this clown. Now, this is my whole point, man. I told you they be finessing. He's a finesser. According to Akon, a standard hair transplant procedure is in the U.S. could run you $50,000, which is why he opted out and got it done in Western Asia. Now, hold up. Bro, you're supposed to be a millionaire. This nigga went overseas to Turkey to pay $7,000 for a hair transplant. In America, it's $50,000. So this nigga went to Turkey to save some money. He's supposed to be rich. I told you he was a fraud. He the same dude that gave French Montana a fake ass watch. I told you Akon is a scammer. Also, ladies, you see we live in a world of fake. Remember how all the men used to clown women for having fake weave, fake hair? Well, guess what? It's niggas got fake hair and fake beards. My point is this. Look at his name. Akon ain't who you think he is. Akon ain't even from this country. Well, he's commonly known as an R&B singer. Mind you, he just told us last week he tricked us with let his brothers perform in his name. This nigga's, I'm trying to tell you, he's a magician. You got people that are magicians. Yeah, I have no clue. Now, look, he got a net worth of $60 million. But this nigga gonna go all the way overseas to pay $7,000 for a hair transplant. He didn't want to pay the 50, so he wouldn't pay $7,000, but he got 60 million. This is buffoonery at its best. And the nigga said that when they stuck that needle in his head to numb his hair, he said that shit was hurting. But I'm just showing you fake. We live in a time of fake. Fake hair. You got men getting muscle transplants. You got men getting penis transplants. We ain't got to talk about the woman. We in the world of fake. Niggas are getting hair transplants, y'all. And no matter how many transplants you get, you can't get no mind transplant. So therefore, you're going to still be stupid. Now let's talk about this real quick because it applies to what's going on. Bread prices skyrocketing as inflation grips Europe. When the last time, well, I know people that got families, y'all got bread. Y'all see how that bread got, right? Especially if you eat the good bread. The good bread is at $5. But mind you, I'm only bringing this up because mind you, they told us months ago when the war with Ukraine started, I'm going to say it again, Ukraine and Russia has the world's biggest grain supply, wheat supply, and you got to understand that bread comes from wheat. So being that it's a war going on, bread prices are up. A loaf of bread, depending on where you at, is $5. And depending on what kind of bread you eat. But it's no less than damn near $4. Like $3 and change plus tax, $4. So remember back in the day, when times got hard, you could just get a loaf of bread and some lunch meat and be straight. Now, a loaf of bread and some lunch meat gonna cost you $40. Just you gotta remember, a pound of boar's head is like $13. I'm telling you, a loaf of bread and some lunch meat, and I ain't talking about with cheese. If you get some turkey, say you get a pound of turkey, that's about $13. Say you get a half a pound of cheese, boom, right there, you bought it $18. The loaf of bread about $5, that's $25 just for some sandwiches. Now, mind you got more than one kid, and them sandwiches gonna get ate quick. That's my point. That's inflation. That's why that dumb jackass black lady telling you being that's an inflation, you might as well go to the AB clinic. You feel me? Go to the AB clinic because basically y'all ain't gonna be able to make it. That's what she said, y'all. And I want to see how many people gonna be on her head. What she said was 100 times worse than Kanye ever said. But ain't nobody gonna say nothing. She said you need to get an AB abortion. She told her sisters, go ahead and get an abortion because guess what? You ain't going to be able to afford this inflation, so you might as well just go ahead and get it done. That's why you're worried about gas prices. That's why you're worried about the inflation. It ain't because we jacking the prices up. It's because you got them babies. Somebody need to slap fire out her right cheek. That's all I'm saying. All right? But one more thing I'm going to speak on, and then I'm going to go back to the top, and we're going to get out of here. This is something else they ain't talking about worldwide. Now, look, this is a football player. He dead at 19. College kid. Remember I told y'all we spoke about a lot of people dying under mysterious causes before their time? And I'm going to assume, in my opinion, he was playing with that fentanyl. I'm going to assume that. I'm going to assume that. For one, I know it's circulating on his college campuses. For two, I can tell they downplaying the story. And for three, they say this shit like this. They be like, we still don't know the cause yet. Or he died of mysterious causes. Know why? Because it's embarrassing for a football player to be known that he was getting high on his off time. And this is all alleged. I'm not saying that. But I'm assuming that that's what it was. Y'all gonna, how many of y'all noticed that it's been a lot of people 19 to like 20 something catching strokes and dying and found dead? Y'all ain't noticed that? But I told you, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing if I got a son in college and he died in his dorm because he was getting high. That's embarrassing. So you don't put it out there like that. You put it out there like he just was found dead. I don't know what happened. He just didn't wake up. So I'm trying to show y'all that's what's going on. A lot of people dying over that Fetty, but they covering up these deaths and using other terminologies. Because let's use common sense. If he's 19 and play football, what that mean? That means he's supposed to be healthy, right? That means he had to be in the best shape of his life. He's 19 young and he plays football. He works out in the gym. He's healthy, right? He probably watches diet. But I also know that a lot of people been popping on fake ass perks. A lot of young people like to turn up. And they don't understand this fake ass perks out here. I broke all this down. It's fake weed. I told y'all, man. Fake weed, fake perks, fake e-pills, fake cocaine. It's fake drugs out here. And they say all of the fake drugs come from China. And that is part of the warfare. What's up, Shayna? What's up, Rena? What's up, everybody? What's up, Godfather? D. Malley. So this is why I told y'all you got to put your kids on point. Because these kids are dying way before their time. Trust me when I tell you. Look, we was worried about drinking 40s and hitting a little blunt. We wasn't thinking about no goddamn e-pill. It wasn't thinking about no damn Percocet or no Roxy or no fucking crystal meth, aka fake ass Molly. We wasn't thinking about that. But these kids now get high as a bird. On top of the top, we're going to back up to the top. I'm going to get out of here. Ain't too much to talk about. Y'all know what time it is. And I'm going to say it again. Kanye is feeding everybody right now. If it wasn't for Kanye West, it wouldn't be too much to talk about now, would it? It just wouldn't. So you can't be too mad at Kanye. He gave a lot of y'all content. Because guess what? Some people are movers and some people are shakers. And some people are movers and some people are just followers. My point is this. The social media game is coming to an end anyway. That's why everybody reaching and grabbing. So if Kanye didn't have nothing to say, all these other media outlets will have nothing to say. You got whack-ass Hot 97. Now they got something to say. Bitch-ass Charlamagne. Everybody got something to say. Because of Kanye. Because of Ye. And that just shows us that if certain people don't do certain things, ain't nothing going on. And it's also showing you how the media is controlled and they let go viral who they want to go viral, like I said. So back to this. 50 Cent took another route. He said he forgive Kanye West. And he just said that Kanye is in a dangerous area. And 50 also made it clear to say that he has relationships with all kinds of other ethnic people. And he also responded that he isn't holding Ye's comment against him. So that's why I understand where 50 coming from. Because he understands, like, look, Kanye is saying some real stuff. And it's not my place to go against that man. Because he is fighting the fight. But at the same time, I'm not going to line myself up with him and offend other people. I'm going to be right down the middle. And that's what 50 did. He did it right down the middle. He didn't get caught up in master trick or going against his own. And at the same time, he ain't burn no bridges. So on that note, I'm going to respect 50 because he ain't hop on the bandwagon like everybody else. So let's ask the question. Why is everybody mad at Kanye? And guess what? I'm not even talking about Jewish people. I'm not even talking about white people. Why are so many black people mad at Kanye West? Let's ask that question. What y'all think? Is it because of Black Lives Matter and George Floyd? Trigger words. Some of y'all brains so small, you still don't understand trigger words. All they got to do, let me break it down for some of these slow people that don't understand trigger words. To my pet owners, you know what words to say to make your dog do whatever, right? When it's time to go outside, when you want them to stop, whatever it is, you got your pet trained with what? Trigger words. Well, guess what? Master, the boss, they got you programmed with trigger words. All they got to do is say certain words. Boom, got you every time. So when my people say, why are we always in the same situation? When we ever going to get out of these changes? Why is it like this? Because you keep doing the same shit. You keep doing the same thing your fucking elders did. That's why you in the same boat. Because you don't understand wordplay, semantics, subliminal messages. You don't understand how the brain, subconscious works, superconscious. You just keep going off trigger words like a dog. How many of y'all got pets that could tell your dog to sit? How many of y'all know key words that make your dog attack? Well, now you see why all the black people going against Kanye? Because they're trained dogs. And when certain words get said, they're going to attack. And that's why to this day, dog is a white man's best friend and ain't no damn you know who. Their best friend is a dog. Understand that. They told you that. They go back thousands of years too. That relationship between man and dog is centuries old. That's why Michael Vick got all that time in jail. And that's why you do something to a dog, watch your ass get dealt with faster than if you did something to somebody that's black. Remember, y'all know that recent video that been trending with Draymond Green punching the shit out of Jordan Poole in his face, right? Y'all seen that? You ain't noticed Draymond ain't getting no trouble? But if Draymond Green would have punched you know who in the face, that nigga would have lost his whole career. Now wouldn't he? You know why? Because you don't get in trouble for punching another nigga in the face. Oh, I mean somebody black. That ain't no real crime. You ain't noticed that? Let Draymond had hooked off and rocked the wrong person in their face like that. I ain't gonna just say white. I'm just saying anybody else other than who he punched. And I bet you that boy would have been off that team so fast, and they'd have been criticizing him so hard. But guess what? They still use Draymond Green to make it look like the aggressive, dark-skinned black man is a problem. He has anger issues. He's a savage. That's what they use Draymond Green for. And he ain't getting no trouble. Why? Because they are playing a mind game. And it ain't no crime when you do something to somebody black, allegedly. So just showing y'all, man, the game. Understand the game. That's why we break the matrix. Actually, it's already broken. That's why we here right now. But people still caught up in it. And I'm gonna break it down again. The matrix is the web that you ever heard that saying, oh, what a tangled web we weave? Yeah, that's what they was talking about. They build webs and you the one get caught in it. That's why I told you 1,000 times, life is about choices. You can go that way or you can go this way. You can go this way or you can go that way. People know what I'm talking about. It's actually a web on a dollar bill. You got $1, pull it out, look at it, you see it. Then you understand why they also removing money. They put all the money is coded. All the money is coded for those that know to see can see it. But the powers that be, they also worship the spider. Because the spider sets traps. And that's how the spider eats. Remember, certain things within the planet has different nature. I already spoke about this. You have entities that are predators. And predators look for what? Prey. A predator is also known as a hunter. And then you got people that are the hunted. And all this applies with evolution. So a spider set the trap, and then what the spider do? Get low. And as soon as some get caught up in that trap, that spider come out of nowhere and eat it up. Well, that's what they've been doing with your life. All they've been doing is setting traps, and you keep getting caught in the trap, and they come eat your ass up. That is the matrix. Because when the web is built, you can't see it until what? You already in it. Now you understand why life is the way it is? Because they've been playing this game. And like I said, for those that never watched The Matrix and Decoded it, shame on you. And they made sure they specifically dropped that movie right in 2000. Right before 2000 hit, they dropped the movie, right before Y2K. Now we already passed that era. We passed that era already. Meaning we already in the Matrix already. They told us before it came, it was already here, but it went to the highest level. And we already conquered the shit, meaning most of us did. We already broke through that code. But most of our people, they still caught up in that shit. And they still think everything is real they see. That's the energy they deal with. So a person that's smart and think and use their senses always going to be straight. Because it's something in you that's already coded in your DNA, like I said, that'll warn you of danger. It's things that, you know, what we call it, our senses, we call it what? Intuition rather. Yeah, that's it right there. I'm going to break down this to you too. What's the most sensitive part of your body? Or when you're a baby? Yeah, I know it. When you're a baby, what's the most sensitive part? The head, right? But guess what? As you get older, that's still the most sensitive part of your body. The top. Why? My opinion, that's your antenna. That cell phone was made after you. My point is this. All the messages going to come through your brain. It's going to come through the top of your crown chakra. That's why they got to constantly keep you stupid and zap your power so you won't be able to communicate out here. Meaning all the answers will come to you. Everything you need to come right to you. Because you got a connection with the creator. And the creator communicates through certain energies, you feel me, that goes through your crown chakra. That's why a lot of y'all thought, you know the saying, girls like, they tender-headed. Or a lot of bros, you know, top of their head, you can tell, you always notice the top of your head feels different from the side of your head and the back of your head. You ain't never noticed that? Because you got senses. Another thing what I learned that they don't tell you about is my opinion, no doctor, I'm freestyling. You'll notice something about when they cut, do you understand when they cut that umbilical cord, there's still something open down there? That's still open. That thing you call a navel is still open. My point is this, man, we've been lying about so much stuff. Why you also think in the movie The Matrix, they were showing you that baby. They were showing the connection. Remember they showed that womb picture and Neo woke. Man, they showed you everything, man. It's as simple as we were born in water. Before you came to Earth, you was living in, you were swimming in water. You was literally born in water. This is why you need H2O to live. So that's why you see people that don't drink water, they die before their time. Because us and water is we go hand in hand with water. This is why we already know that if you go too long without water, you're gonna get ashy. You're gonna get real ashy. You're gonna get real ashy and dehydrated. Because we really are the individuals that can what? Live on land and live in water. It's a lot of things that we got. I ain't gonna say just taken away. A lot of things we just lost. That's right. The baby had the tubes in it, Big Phil. That's right. So that's all I'm saying. Like I say, what I was sincere, we can talk about everything in the world, but we got to stay on point with what we're talking about right now. That's right. Water is intelligence. It's affected by sound, etc. Exactly. Water is the key to everything. Would you have electricity without water? But at the same time, if you're wet, you get electrocuted, right? Why? Because water is a conductor. Man, there's so much stuff going on. I don't know everything. I'm still learning too. I'm just trying to tell you, most of the stuff you was told, you was lied to. That's why you live in a false reality called a matrix. That's why when I say certain things like people ain't going nowhere, that's what I mean. Exactly what I mean. How you can, in your mind, you think you got it all. You know, you can check your account and look right. Everything around you could be looking right, but in reality, you ain't going nowhere if you still caught up in that matrix. And all you're doing is exactly what they wanted you to do anyway. How you break the matrix when you go out the matrix. That's what Kanye West is doing. I told you he glitched the matrix. He glitched it. He's throwing everything out of whack, everything out of focus, everything that they got planned. He's destroying all of that. But it's up for you to figure out what's going on. That's why I try to tell people you got to figure it out on your own. If you can see it, then you're already on the right path. If you don't see it, that means you lost. That's it. And you was told that certain people was going to come to crack certain codes. But we live in a time where it's about how they look, how they dress, judging their family, judging all the wrong shit instead of listening to what the fuck they say out their mouth. So maybe, what if people was sent in these times and we just missed we missed the call? But I believe it's many people that has come and gonna keep coming at this in these times right now. That's what I believe. And they're gonna be disguised as many different people. And you gotta remember, when these entities get sent, they come to the people as the people, and they come in a way you least expect. That's how the whole thing works. You think the person that come to save you gonna pull up in a Ferrari and rocking some Jordans with a chain on? I'm just saying. You think he gonna come with a business suit on? How you think he gonna come? You don't know. Why? Because you was told you ain't gonna know the hour or the time. That's why I ain't gonna sit up here and make up nothing. I don't know how. I know something. I don't know everything. I don't know what. I don't know the hour and the time when shit about to go down. But I know for a fact something gonna go down, in my opinion. The thing is when and where and how. And I ain't gonna waste time trying to figure that out neither. I'm just gonna be ready for whatever. That's me. So it is what it is. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Yeah. But like I said, everybody got, look, when I was talking about the DNA, everybody already got the right code within them. That's why we make sayings like tap in. All you got to do is start tapping in and start listening, and you'll start getting answers. Why? Because most of your answers in life come from within you, not out of you. Back to what I was talking about with intuition. See, some of y'all need somebody to tell you that that person is a ground ball. But then some of us got the instincts to know that person is a ground ball. See the difference? Some of our information come within, and some people information come from without. And you got used to all these years of somebody telling you how to think, how to feel, how to comprehend, and you got stuck. But now we live in a time you gotta know how to think for yourself. And you gotta be able to judge real quick. You gotta be quick. And once you know how to do that, you crack the matrix. Ain't nothing they got planned. What they say? They say that the Most High is the master planner of all planners, right? So it don't matter what plan they got. It ain't gonna work if you on the right team. They show you that in sports. I know everybody don't know sports, but before two teams play, they all playing against each other. They study their defense, they all study each other. It's called a game plan. But when they come to the field, the best team gonna always win. Or should I say, somebody gonna win. But my point is, sometimes it don't even go according to the game plan. Either way, you gotta be prepared. That's what all this shit is about, being prepared. So that's that on that. I'm about to show y'all one more time, and I'm about to get out of here, allegedly. So look, 50 said he's staying out the way. He said he's not going against Kanye. He said 50 said he got relationship because 50 get them checks. Keep in mind, everybody that's going against Kanye get their check from somewhere else. Kanye West does not get his checks from none of these fools that are talking smack. You also heard him talk about Nore, how Nore is stuck in the middle. He basically was saying Nore got a boss. He said, I'm not mad at Nore. And basically, that's what he said. He understand. Basically, was saying Nori's a slave. Basically, said Nori's a lame. Nore got to do what he told. And what else I told y'all? Didn't I tell you that Nore was going to get more flack than Kanye and Diddy? Now you see it. Now let's go back to this fake bud. Told y'all this fake bud out here. Now we got proof. Also, this is what's giving a lot of people respiratory infections. This is what you smoking on, and they calling it you got C19. Fake bud. I already showed y'all this, but this for the people that just pulled up. Fake bud. And I'm going to say it again. If you don't know fake bud by now, you call yourself a smoker, you should be ashamed of yourself for smoking this. Fake bud. Fake ass bud. And more fake bud. Fake ass gas. See why you in the matrix? You think you smoking weed, you ain't even smoking weed. I'm telling you, these people are very, very crafty. I'm telling you. You think you lit. You about to go get the wood, the backwoods. You got the drink. You think you about to get lit. Look what you smoking on. You smoking on some shit that you ain't even get high off of for one. For two, you killing yourself. And that shit fake as hell. You know what I'm saying? This shit made in a damn laboratory. See that? Fake ass bud. That's the real bud to the right. See that? Fake ass bud. Straight gas. And that's why I'm going to say some of y'all will never, ever smoke no bud that look like that ever again. I'm telling you. But I ain't going to lie, because now we're in a time and ain't what you know is who you know. So there's people that got bud like this, but guess what? That's why I try to tell you, when you're always racist, you ain't going to be able to smoke that good gas. Because I know for a fact, it's some so-called hippie white boys, they got that good gas like that right there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I pays to have white friends. I'm trying to tell y'all something, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Anyway, all this is what's circulating in the hood right now. It's been circulating for a couple years, too. But this the real bud right here. I already showed y'all earlier. This is the knockoff version of this. Even when you're looking at a real bud from far away, you should see the buds, the actual buds. The you know what I'm saying? You should actually see the flower. This is stringy. And I showed y'all how when old boy did that experiment with that bud in the water, you see red chemicals coming out, red dye, red chemicals. That's the part you see that make it look red. See, the fake ass hairs, y'all done seen it with the purple hairs, all of that. They were just showing you the fake ass coloring in that shit. See, he did the experiment. You want to see the video? It's on WorldStar. He did the experiment. Look, that shit started turning the water red. Everything you see in this sink came from the bud. And y'all know real bud, if you put it in water, it's just gonna get wet. That's it. Ain't nothing else gonna come out of it. So that's all I wanted y'all to see. And not only that, this fake weed is giving people aneurysms, strokes, and respiratory infections, labeled as C19. So that's why some of y'all got diagnosed with C19. Guess what? It wasn't that you were sick. You were smoking fake ass bud and fucked your whole shit up. Fucked up your lungs. Gave you mucus, cough, and fucked up. You were smoking that trash, smoking that fake shit. I'm just being real. That's why a lot of y'all been getting sick and don't even know why. You're like, damn, I've been getting sick. I don't even be around nobody. You smoking that bud. And your lungs got its own mechanisms. So it'll start producing mucus to protect itself. But after a while, it start producing too much mucus, and that's when you get sick. And once that mucus get infected, you sick. Now, I'm not a doctor, but anytime you cough up green phlegm, you got an infection. Mucus is not supposed to be dark green. Mucus is supposed to be light color, as y'all already know. So anytime you cough up some mucus and it's dark green, you got an infection. And they know this. That's why a lot of people went to the hospital and they had green mucus in their lungs. Why? Because a lot of time they were smoking fake ass weed and got a lung infection. Real gas expand your lungs and make you cough. Now I know this because I had issues with my lungs before. You feel me? One of my lungs got pierced, so I know what I'm talking about. And the doctor told me you got to cough. He said when you cough, that's how you work out your lungs. Coughing is good, but another thing you're gonna notice: this gas now don't make you cough. You ain't noticed that? You can hit that blunt hard as hell, you don't even cough. Real gas make you cough. As soon as you hit it, you cough. Coughing is good for your lungs because it inflates and works out your lungs. Actually, when you don't cough, your lungs deflate. Also, as well, when you don't work out your lungs. I'm just saying, coughing is a way to work out your lungs as well. So good gas, it expands your lungs. Trash, we shut down your lungs. And they know your number one thing in the world you love. If you don't love nothing else, they know you love weed. Therefore, you got a smoke shack in a hood near you with a man in a store that's not from the country selling you this stuff that is getting you sick. And it come in nice, pretty packages because it's made in factories and warehouses. That shit don't come, all that shit don't not come out no damn earth. When the book told you, I give you every seed, and every seed within a seed, or is it every fruit or herb, basically everything with a seed within itself. That's something else I'm going to tell you that you should already know. Anything you consume that don't got a seed in it is fucking clone. It's fake. If you buy some grapes and they ain't got no seeds in it, they clone. I'm just being honest. You buy apple, no seeds, it's clone. You buy orange, no seeds, that shit is a clone. You got weed, no seeds, it's a clone. Now I understand about hydroponics and how things of that nature, but everything got a seed. Even exotic got seeds. They're just a certain level. They're small. But you were told that everything that has a seed within itself is good. But they take everything and make it bad. And half the things you think is in a laboratory. You know how everybody went on an organic frenzy, like organic was something special. You know what's organic? Organic just mean real organic, mean it just come out the ground natural, not processed, not treated. So they started a lane, right? They realized they were selling us so much trash, they had to make it exclusive for us to eat the real thing. And they called it organic. And this is how they could charge you $3 for an apple. But the whole time, it's just a natural apple out the ground. So these are games they've been playing. Your food fake, your weed fake, everything damn near around you fake. That's why you caught up in the matrix. Everything is fake, y'all. And not only that, we've been trained to put our energy into everything that is fake. So I'm just saying all this to say, this is how they win the war. This is how they win their battles. This is how they conquer now. They don't conquer using swords, riding on horses, and chasing people with shotguns and stuff. They don't do that no more. They conquer you by getting a hold of everything you love and use it against you as a weapon. Did they not do that with rap music? Well, now they doing it with weed. Do we not see how all of these rappers so-called got their own bud now? Don't they all do the same thing? What? Try to capitalize off what you love? They all do the same shit. All of them got weed they want to sell you. But a lot of them selling you this fake shit right here. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all, man. And part of it is why everything is becoming legal, because a lot of people are going to think they buying real shit, but a lot of that shit is fake. Man, oh man. Do you really think New York City would make weed legal just to make it legal? Do you really fucking think that? And all these other places where do you really believe that? No, it's something behind that. And part of it is you catching lung infections. So I'm done with that, y'all. I'm done. Salute to the chat. Salute to the people, man. What's good? What's up, Sassy? Godfather. Well, good morning, Annette. What's up, Annette? King Hannibal, what up, bro? What's good? Latasha Jordan, good morning. What's up, Tasha? What's up? Nevin, what up, Nevin? Who else in here? Don Ray, good morning. I live in a very nice neighborhood, and I noticed they sell it at our mobile gas station. That's a fact. Actually, somebody sent me that too, how they about to sell weed at the gas station, the K gas station. If I'm not mistaken, they got I seen them K's, I think North Carolina, South Carolina, like that. But yeah, they sell it at a gas station. They sell the gas at the gas station. Because that's what people go to, re-up on their gas, go buy their blunts and beer and sell you some weed. It's a market now. They said, you've been smoking weed. We need to get some of that money. And this is how we going to cut out all them niggas on the block call themselves weed hustlers. We're going to just dead their whole profit. That's what they did. That's part of why I was telling people crime was over with. Because they cornered the market. They said, now we're going to corner the market now. Same way they took over lottery. Told you that. I'm going to say it again. Your ancestors created lotto. That was the way they made it in the hood. That's how they made it, meaning that was our way of creating our own jackpots. What else, y'all? Rent parties. Y'all also know about what? The pyramid schemes. Those are things our families did. Where they say, look, this week we gonna all put $20 up, and this week the money gonna go to so-and-so. And then we're gonna put $20 in it, and then they're gonna go to so-and-so. And everybody get their turn. That's what our people used to do. Our people had real hustles, man. Getting straight cash. A lot of our people, we spoke about it, used to be bootleggers. Gamblers, pool sharks. Our people made money from playing pool, cards, selling liquor, selling food, throwing events, rent parties, many different ways our people made legal money. I ain't talking about car mechanics. I ain't talking about none of that. I'm talking about we always had hustle. We started the car wash game. What you see in every hood near you now, y'all? What y'all see? Don't y'all see all these car washes popping up? Automated car washes? Well, that was one of your people's number one hustle, washing cars. What's the other hustle your people had? Doing grass, doing the lawn care. Who got all them businesses now? Every business I said was a business you can start from scratch right now. What's another easiest job that your people's always had control over? Janitorial, cleaning company, cleaning business. We don't even got control over that no more. When all you need for that is cleaning supplies. I just broke down all the legal hustles they got our people through for years. They got rich off everything I just said. Rich. Before the days of bank accounts and credit cards. Bank accounts and credit cards made us extra broke. That's why I'm going to say it 1,000 times. How many of y'all got cash on you right now? How many of y'all got cash in the stash right now? Look. I don't care if it's some dollars. This ain't number dollars right here, though. Always got cash. And I got cards, too. But I keep cash. Don't ever get away from keeping cash. I'm going to tell you that. That's just prepping your ass to be broke. You feel me? Because that's spiritual, too. People don't understand money is spiritual. Meaning, Money could be prosperity. Money could also be a curse. Money is an energy. It's an entity within itself. They know that. That's why they wrote God on it. Telling you, man, this world they got set up is deeper than what you think it is. But they've been playing mind games. That's why they got you used to not having no money. All your ancestors, they knew it was about that cash. Your peoples ain't want no goddamn credit card. Credit cards been out since the 70s, y'all. That shit ain't new. But they say back in the day, only white people had credit cards. Your peoples wanted that cash. But now you're trained. Every time you want to buy something petty, you got to run to ATM, pull out your card. They did it to all of us, y'all. That's how they made us gumps. Gumps. A fucking gump. Where you on allowance for your own goddamn money. You make a lot of bread, but you don't even touch it. You don't even see that shit. Direct deposit, automatic bill pay. Gump. That's what they did to us. They made it easy, but it's also easy for you to be fucked up. Because remember when that storm hit Florida, I told you they couldn't go to no ATM. They were finished. They couldn't just pick up and say, you know what, we got to drive out of state. Or the storm coming, we about to be out. Some people might have to wait to payday. Some people could have been waiting for their transaction to hit that morning. Didn't have that cash. They didn't have that cash though. When you read money, you're gonna see what it says. When it says this note is legal tender, I gotta read the whole thing because it's real small. But one thing it say on there is for all debts, private and public. Guess what? You can't pay all debts with a card. You can't pay all debts with a credit card. You can't pay all debts with a bank card. But I can pay all debts with this. And I'm talking about in the street, in real life. If some shit popped off right now, what you gonna say? Hold on, let me go to ATM real quick. Nah, cash. Cash settles everything. Understand that. And this ain't about no damn money worship. I'm just showing you that money is magic too. it is what it is. But your peoples understood the significance of money. That's all I'm saying. And they knew that, and they also knew not to worship it. That's the difference. You worship the money and still be more broken than ever. Your peoples didn't worship money and kept more money in the stash. Matrix, games. All right? That's a lesson on that. That's my opinion. That's right. They say gold, oil, and drugs. They say gold, oil, and diamonds. Guns, oil, and drugs. Man, it go a lot of ways. But if you just pay attention, you'll see half the things that go on is over this money. It's simple. Simple. Kanye ran. What is it about? Money. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives, what is it about? Money. The number one thing they told you what Black Lives Matter is what? They scared for millions, right? They either way their name is affiliated with money. Money make money. All this shit is about money. Ukraine, Russia beefing right now. Money. I'll show you in many ways. Everything is about cash. Why you think every time you turn around, what's going on, y'all? Either you spending money or somebody trying to sell you something. One of the two. Either you spending or somebody trying to sell you something. That's your whole life now. See that? When before, your peoples got what they needed and was straight. They said, "No, I don't want that. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want that. I'm straight." That's how your peoples got down. That's how our peoples got down. They got what they needed and sustained themselves. And they let the prosperity come in, meaning whatever they were supposed to have, that was blessings upon them. They knew what their blessings was. They wasn't looking for nothing. You feel me? That's why you'll see people that's looking for the most end up getting nothing. They get less. Man, they flipped the whole game on us, man. I'm trying to tell y'all this shit, man. That's why I told you, like a wise man told me when I was young, he told me, man, these people are 30 to 50 years ahead of us. And when they give you something, it's already old. That's how I know to stay ahead of the game. I look into the future. I don't look into no past. That's why I kept trying to tell y'all, you got to get back to the future. People thought I was just trying to diss the old ways or older people. No, I'm showing you. That's how you die. That's the game they play. They got you in the past. They 50 years ahead of you. Bong. And by the time you catch up, man, everybody dead. Everybody all messed up. You ain't see the plan. So anyway, that's that. Oh, man. Cloning Hey, Nevin, you starting to show troll behavior, man. I've been watching these couple of days. You cool, but you gotta chill with that trolling. That's why I told all my people, you get an icon or an avatar, or I'm gonna start thinking you a troll. That's how I get down. If you don't got no icon or avatar, after a while, I'm not gonna take you serious. I'm gonna look at you like you a troll, and I'm not even gonna read your comment. Especially if you do a lot of aggressive typing. So I'm telling people, because I'm just being real, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It don't got to be your face. Don't got to be none of that. Get your avatar, because I don't take trolls serious. So if I think you're a troll, you might piss me off one day. You feel me? Meaning I might go off on you, and I don't mean to. I might get you mistaken with somebody else, and you my people the whole time. You looking like a troll. You feel me? That's all I'm saying, man. But I see you, Nevin. Chill out, man. Whoever you are, you doing too much. But you still cool. Latavia, what's up? That's right. Dis-ease forms in mucus and inflammation. That's a fact. Whenever mucus comes, you already know something about to happen. Inflammation is when parts of your body flare up. You get a pain, inflammation, because that means you got something going on inside of you. That's a fact, Latavia. That is a fact. Told you. I detoxed last night. I detox every week. No more than the longest I'm gonna go is 5 days, if that. I try to go every 4 or 3 days. I detox all the time. So guess what? If I do eat trash, whatever trash I eat, I don't give it a chance to sit in my body. I'm cleaning out my colons. You feel me? I'm cleaning out all of that. Liver's getting cleaned out. I'm telling you, man, I ain't making where I'm at playing around. I'm trying to tell y'all I don't get sick. I knock on wood, but I don't get sick. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And like I said, I'm about to be on a 300 episode. Y'all ain't never heard me on here sick not one time. You heard my voice go out from screaming, but you ain't never hear me coughing and my bad. Y'all had to take off 3 days because I wasn't feeling good. You ain't never hear me say nothing like that. I don't get sick. But I do know when them symptoms be coming, I know what to do. Like when I'm feeling a certain way, see, I eat raw garlic. You feel me? I get some real garlic, chop it up, and get to chewing and eating that garlic, and I'll chase it down with some orange juice. Raw garlic too. They burn. But when it burn, guess what? It's burning up that cold. But I eat raw garlic. Feel me? Because garlic is a healing element. Some people buy garlic already in the pill. Why the hell would you buy garlic in a pill when you can eat the raw garlic? See? Because we don't like nothing unless it tastes good or make you feel good. You don't want it. But everything that's good for you actually tastes like shit. Told you the world backwards. You love soda, you love juice, that shit killing you. High diabetes. Some good diet tea, detox green tea, you don't want to drink that because it ain't popping like that. Meanwhile, they selling you that and they drinking that. See, don't you go to Chinese restaurant? They selling you that shit. They be sitting and eating some soup. Eating some soup with some rice and a little bit of vegetables. You like what they eating. They don't eat that shit they selling you. That's for making money. They said, nah, hell no. That's why I saw the brother online talking the other day. The least people on the planet that has cancer are Asian people. Because it's their diet. Your diet is what kills you. This is why you were trained and groomed to eat soul food. And everything else that ain't good for you. Now, like I say, you can indulge in it, but that ain't supposed to be your diet. I'm going to name some of the foods that'll kill you before your time, and you should already know. Fried chicken, too much pizza, processed food, hot dogs, all them French fries, all that shit will kill you fast before your just grease. Grease clog your arteries get clogged up, therefore your blood cannot flow. When the blood don't flow and it slow up, just think of a traffic jam. When them cars start slowing up. Well, that's what your blood start doing. And it don't get to your organs like it's supposed to. And eventually your liver get tired of keep cleaning out the damn grease and toxins. And after a while, your liver starts shutting down. And your kidneys start shutting down because your body, your inside, they fucking tired. They always got to keep fighting these damn toxins and grease that you keep putting in your body for years and months and months and years and years. And after a while, you get sick. And after a while, certain parts of your body conk out. Same way my people that got cars. What happened when you don't get an oil change? You don't get an oil change. After a while, that bitch gonna cronk out. I don't give a fuck what it look like. That engine gonna lock the fuck up. Why? Because you ain't getting no oil change. You just keep driving and driving and driving and driving with dirty ass oil. That shit get jammed the fuck up. Shit done broke down. And that shit was a goddamn 2015. Shit broke down. But your body the same way. Actually, the car was made after your body structure. And a horse. Why you think it's called a Mustang? Mustang is a horse. Horsepower. And everything they make come from human nature. When they made the airplane, y'all know the story of the Wright brothers. I don't know the whole story, but I know for a fact they made them planes by watching the birds. Even in the scripture, I can show you what was written when it said that one day man will fly like birds. I can show you all of that. It already said one day we was going to be doing everything we doing. And is man not flying like birds? Don't you book a flight? Don't people run around on private jets? Flying like a bird. Actually, above the birds. See? It is what it is, though, y'all. Who else in here? Man, I done chopped it up enough, man. I ain't trying to get into no ranting. I think enough jewels been dropped. We vibed out. Salute Wax Dog. Chris Miller. Wait, that's why I keep going, man. People say they love it, man. They love building. That's right. Fresh potatoes. The best potatoes you're supposed to eat is the red potatoes. The red potatoes got energy, and they don't turn into starch. The red potatoes is popping. Trust me. But yeah, the red potato is the main one we're supposed to be eating. Red potatoes and yams. You know what I'm saying? Yams, you know, sweet potatoes. That's what we're supposed to be eating. But really, when you eat potato, you're supposed to eat the red potatoes. And guess what? You're supposed to leave the skin on it. That's where all the nutrition at. See, you know, we got melanin. But guess what? You got melanated foods too. And those melanated foods is what you're supposed to really put in your body. You know what I'm saying? It's certain foods that are melanated and enhance and increase your melanin. That's why you should already know what they say. Even when you're eating, everything that's white is really bad for us. Sugar, white sugar, supposed to use sugar cane. Flour, white bread, white potatoes, that's their shit. Meaning it has a different effect on their body. It affects us different. That's real talk. People don't understand the science of the coffee bean. The coffee bean is from your ancestors. Coffee enhances and increases your melanin. Coffee speeds up your thought process, your heart rate. Coffee gets your body going. Coffee is a natural element from the earth that boosts your melanin. Why you think they drink coffee so much? Because they ain't got a lot of melanin. So they got to drink a lot of coffee to keep up with your energy. See that? That's why you got Starbucks, Dunkin', and the rest of them. But that's your shit. That's why coffee is known to be in South America, which is America. Told you, half of the fruits, half of the things of the world come from right here. Corn does not come from Africa. They showed you that with the pilgrims. I can name a lot of stuff that do not come from Africa. It comes from right here. And when they came and pillaged, they took seeds back to Europe and back overseas. That's how a lot of stuff from here got over there. Even down to the damn olive. You think the olive just from Greece and Rome? Nope. Olives right here. That's why in the book it told you about trees. I told you 1,000 times. Every tree means something. A tree also represents a different lifestyle, a different person. That's why you got pine trees. You got oak trees, right? You got palm trees, palmetto trees. I'll give you a hint. You'll never see a palm tree in New York City. You'll never see a palm tree in Boston. Pine trees, you don't see as many pine trees in Florida as you might see up north. The tree was also to let you know what location of the earth is. The birds, certain species, animals represent certain parts of the land. And when you go into the book, it speaks on certain animals or certain things at certain times to give you a clue on what was going on and where it was happening at. So say I read a story in the Bible and it's supposed to be cold, and they say it was palm trees, I say that's BS. My point is this: the date tree, it's so many things is coded. That's why I say you got to be able to code the book. If you get to code the book, you get to code the matrix. That's why I told you everything is coded. And therefore, when something is coded, it's right in your face, but you don't understand it because you can't crack the code. You can't get into my phone if you don't know the code. And everything can be right there, right there. You might need to know everything on my phone, but you can't get into it because you don't know the code. So therefore, you can't do nothing. That's how life works. The more you know, the more you understand how to crack their shit. That's how they don't mean nothing no more. They bank on stupid people. They bank their whole thing on hollow souls. Followers and subscribers. Because some people subscribe to anything. Get it? That's why you call it a subscriber, because you even subscribe to bullshit. You'll subscribe to anything coming out of somebody's mouth. You'll subscribe to it. And subscribe also means a cosign. Don't forget that. That's why I told people you are who you subscribe to. Subscribe means cosign as well. When I say I don't subscribe to that, not only am I saying I don't agree with that, I also say I don't co-sign that. I'm also saying I want no parts of that. I do not subscribe to that way of thinking. So therefore, I told you, you could tell people are a lot by who they subscribe to and who they promote out of their mouth. It's not just called subscribe for nothing. Every word means something. That's why they got used to calling people subscribers and followers and fans. When fan is short for a goddamn fanatic, meaning you fucking a lunatic that's obsessed. That's what a fan is. That's why you'll never hear me say I ain't got no fans. I tell y'all we family because I don't even feel comfortable calling y'all subscribers. And I don't call people followers subscribers. That's just me. No. And I made it organic with the people that come here want to be here. And they're going to come here because they want to hear this knowledge or they want to just chill. Whatever it is, I ain't got no gimmicks. I ain't selling you shit. That's my whole thing. I ain't selling nothing. But I'm giving out a lot of game. So with that, I'm about to get out of here. Salute to everybody because I ain't trying to hold y'all up. I'll be getting late now. Sassy Chris Miller. I've been watching the chat the whole time. I've been seeing y'all cooking up in here. That's right. Air light, be a light, see a light. That's right. We're going to stay building. You feel me? Great minds think alike. That's why when it's time to come to the table, everybody go, look, the right people going to be there. I explained a million times. If, we got to catch that flight and that flight is going to a great destination, shit. Most of us, we going to know how to get to it. We going to be there. Like, you ain't got to tell me. I know how to pull up where to be at what time. Just like y'all. That's why I told y'all from the beginning, I strategically come on different times. Like that always by design. When I told people don't put me in a box, you never know when I'm gonna pull up. And guess what? People they come on time. Because I'm showing you how we supposed to really communicate. We supposed to do everything organic, natural. Everything ain't supposed to be on a goddamn clock. Everything is not supposed to be calculated, planned out. I told you sometimes I don't even know what I'm gonna do till I wake up that morning. Sometimes I don't know what I'm going to do right before the show. About a half hour, I'll be like, damn. Because I do this shit organic. I do this shit in the spirit, to be honest with you. Now, only reason why I write stuff down so I won't forget and I won't go all over the place. And then every time I turn off, I realize, damn, I forgot to say this, damn. And that's why I say shout out to y'all because a lot of y'all been dropping them jewels in them comments. Certain things I've been missing. I've been like, damn, that was a good part. I forgot that. Y'all be on point. So that's why I pull up. Episode 292, it is what it is. Replay gang, you late, catch the beginning. I done broke down the fake bud and let you see it for yourself. And the rest is up to you. Other than that, man, just make sure your people ain't smoking no fake ass bud. And if you see your kid or one of your family members with a fake ass bag of weed, smack that shit out their hand. That's what it is. Other than that, y'all know what time it is. Photo Fade Live. Thank y'all for pulling up. And I'm out. Mahalo. One. Thanks for the donation, Tamara Smith. I was cooking and I didn't see it. What up, Billy Gordo? I see you. Thanks, Daniel. I ain't see that neither. Thanks for the donation, Daniel Walk. I ain't see it. Told y'all sometime I be cooking. I ain't see it. I missed it. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. But I appreciate it. But I told y'all sometimes I be blacking out. I start blacking out. I don't be seeing the chat. That's what the Mars in here holding it down. Salute Rondell. Make sure you have a good day. Salute, Big Phil. Appreciate that, bro. Thanks for supporting the channel. Appreciate it. Hey, you got to hit the replay, bro. With that fake gas. I don't went into it 2 times, bro. I'm a time code this video anyway, so people that want to tap in can tap in. But yeah, just rewind it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see how the whole concept of this fake gas that's out here getting people sick and getting them lung infection. Salute, Wax Dog. Salute, bro. Salute. Thanks for supporting the channel. You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is in real life, Wax. Trust me, you already know. We ain't gonna talk too much. You already know what's up.